Hi, everybody. So basically, this is my response to chapters 3 and 4, so-called chapters 3 and 4 of Sam's Bar Lounge, leaking Natter and Dee Dee on a video chat with whomever. Listen, I didn't even finish chapter 4 today. I listened to about 5-6 minutes of it, and I just couldn't because I had just started my day. I was like, this is too much. I'll finish it later. But look, I don't need to listen to know what it is. This is abuse. Okay, now that I've listened to all of them, at that first one, like the 15-second one, I wasn't so sure whether it was a scene or abuse. It's abuse. Dee Dee, get the hell out of there. I know Dee Dee is probably scared. So in these latest videos with him on his channel, she's been making excuses. First they said it was edited and spliced. Then they said it was BDSM. Which one is it? Okay, and they're saying, oh, some people like it rough like that. Okay, I have something to say. I was in their chat the other day and I asked if it, because he said, I will answer any questions. I'll answer all your questions. So I asked if it were BDSM role play, why the part in chapter 3 about Shushu? Why the part about mentioning Delphine? May she rest in peace. After you got out of jail, you know, the part about where you said you would basically finish her life or, you know, whatever. Why? Who includes that in BDSM role play? Why would Dee Dee call on her ancestors, her deceased father, who is probably turning in his grave right now, if it were just BDSM role play? Come on, we ain't stupid. Please put your comments down below. The thing I suggest, because, you know, hit people in the pockets. Contact his advertisers that pop up when his videos pop up, because he is still monetized. You know, things like this. My mind is moving so quickly. Contact his advertisers and tell them what's going on. Send them links. And please do not forget that he also made fun of childhood SA. That the fact that he did that on his channel and it's still up is just like, wow. Don't even contact YouTube, because they obviously don't give three damns. I mean, you can, because pressure, you know, but get on Twitter, contact these companies. I've seen Hulu, Disney Plus, Peacock, just to name a few, and TikTok on his commercials. So I just think the whole thing is disgusting. Obviously, Dee Dee is going to be making excuses for him because, number one, she's probably scared. And number two, she loves him more than she loves herself, which is the problem. Self-love prevents things like this. Like, we all make mistakes, but damn. Like, if you love and I've been there, not in a physical situation, but, you know, not to get too off track, I get it, you know, and you care about the person because you don't love yourself enough. You have to love yourself more. This is scary, y'all. Like, at first I started watching his channel just for drama, and, you know, the little, he was like a character, and honestly, he didn't really bother me. Even with everything I knew about him, he didn't really bother me up until the point of the abuse stuff. I knew he had stabbed someone, but I don't know, it was entertaining, and now it's just like, it's scary watching all this unfold, because I hope nothing happens, but people die from stuff like this. Y'all, like, abusers kill their victims sometimes, intentionally or accidentally sometimes. And, you know, it's just scary. I can't imagine how Dee Dee must be feeling, you know, the range of emotions she must be going through. It's just terrible to listen to. It's terrible. And they keep saying on their videos, oh, well, where's the other person? How come you can't hear the other person on the other line? And I'm like, so if you could hear the other person, what would that negate what's going on? Or what are they saying? That would give it context. And are they trying to say, well, if you could hear the other person, you could see it's a role play or something like that? Nobody in their right mind would believe this is a role play. As I've said before, I have been around and within the BDSM community. I've witnessed scenes. I've been at scenes, rough scenes. I've been at scenes where blood was drawn by accident, and it was never no shit like this that we're hearing on Sam's Bar Lounge. Ever. And by the way, when the blood was drawn in that scene, they stopped it immediately to treat that person. It was by accident because it was rough. I've witnessed things like fire play, all kind of shit, knife play, and I've never seen stuff like this. They keep trying to pass it off, and it really, I don't like when people do that because it gives a bad name for people that aren't familiar with the BDSM community. BDSM community, from what I have witnessed, is all about safety and boundaries. If it's done right, it should never be no stuff like what we're seeing. I wish they stopped trying to pass it off like that. And then they try to say, oh, well, it was edited. Well, which one? Pick one. Stick with your lie. I mean, obviously, it's not a scene. It's abuse. But again, the main thing that tells me that is the whole thing with Shushu. Bringing up Shushu and Delphine. What? Come on. Come on. I don't know, y'all. Leave your thoughts and comments. There are just too many factors that add up. 1 + 1 = 2. The scene with the video we saw where Dee Dee had the black marks around her eye. I mean, there's just too much adding up. Y'all, leave your comments.